At the day 2 of Wings India 2026, it was business as usual, with several corporates coming out and trying to strike a deal in the expanding civil aviation. Indian skies promise hope. Indian skies promise the dreams to the manufacturers. A reason why every global player is now looking at India in a big way. Be it the Boeing, Airbus, Embraer, or the other manufacturers, including the Russians, they're now looking at India because the promise that the Indian skies hold. In the presentations that were made by the different companies, apart from the long range, the focus was on connecting the regional hinterlands of India with aircraft from 19-seater to 40-seaters to 100-seaters, a vacuum in the regional parts of India which needs to be filled. And that's where every company is now trying to look at and ensure that it is a part of the growing Indian skies. Several Indian corporates are now coming forward to make the investment that is needed in the capital-intensive aviation industry. While we've seen the expansion of the airports in the last decade, the next decade promises in aircraft manufacture, maintenance, trainings, and other infrastructure that will be needed. Global majors are now willing to share technologies, also offer the kind of opportunities to the Indian corporates to make their entry into the Indian markets that much more easy. With the SJ100, HAL is the fast learner, quick beginner, I would say, because it has a great relationship with the Russians and it feels that it can capitalize on that and ensure that in the next 10 years it will be able to produce the SJ100 partly in India.
Any cooperation is a very good way to increase, to improve our relationship. Already very good, but it needs to be perfect. So both our countries, Russia and India, have their own particular advantages. So we would like to summarize our advantages to provide the new products to the global market, starting from our markets, for create our successful mutual future.
SJ100, what could be the kind of deal that you're looking at with HAL?
Sorry, I don't think that I'm able to answer in detail for that complicated question right now. So, but by the way, as I already said, it's a challenging way. Very good question was about that, and I believe that we will succeed with the challenging way in the reasonable time frame, together with our partners.
With Embraer starting to look at India in a more serious way, the entry of Adani into the picture, the Adani Group now has assured the MOU that it will make Embraer's entry into India, which is predominantly a market with Boeing and Airbus being the only players. With this, if there are 3 or 4 manufacturers, this certainly would create the kind of ecosystem that India badly needs to create jobs, create skill sets, and create training infrastructure to be able to absorb these planes, the technology, and fly them. Vijay Grover, Hyderabad.